That's J1 Trey. Pulling up in this big body like Bruce Woo. You even rich like Reed and Diggs, we move so well. You should know the drill. You should know the vibes. If it ain't red, white, and blue, baby, that's not my size.
So like, first line was riding around in this big body like Bruce though. So that came about by, you know, when you pulling up to anything, I felt like you gotta work out, look good, so you got your body, you know. And then also the cars, they got big body Benzes, they got trucks, you know, Range, they got all types of things, you know, big Teslas, you know what I'm saying? So pulling up in this big body, pulling up to the stadium or something, that's what I was thinking.
Pulling up in this big body like Bruce Woo.
You even rich like Reed and Diggs, we move so well, you know. You know, me and Rich, it goes both ways, cause like my cuz Rich, both my cousins and my brother, like Rich RTF, Rich the Fly Guy, and then Rich Rocker, you know, both be with me on my mission, you know, handling business when I'm going back and forth state to state. They be with me, you know what I mean? They like right hand. So, you know, just like Andre Reed on the field and Diggs on the field, you know, Josh Reed, shout out to him, you know, he gave me some lessons and tips. But, you know, Rich and Yves, like Reed and Diggs, we move so well.
Ooh, you even rich like Reed and Diggs, we move so well. You should know the drill. You should know the vibes. If it ain't red, white, and blue, baby, that's not my size.
You feel me? It's like, you should know the drill. Like, you should already know by now. Like, you get on my social, anywhere, anybody know that I'm Bills Mafia to the fullest. You know, I love my other teams, my Niners, my Bolts. But anybody versus the Bills, I'm going with the Bills. So, you know, anybody try to give me anything else, it's like, nah, that ain't my size, I'm cool. I'm gonna pass on that.
You should know the drill. You should know the vibes. If it ain't red, white, and blue, baby, that's not my size.
Yeah, so like this line was more, this bar was more like, just shows what Bills Mafia is about.
It's the Mafia, the fan base that'll die for you. On Sundays, we are not cool. Any other days, we'll ride with you.
We are not cool, like we are enemies. You feel me? It's the Mafia, Buffalo against the world. You know, but any other day, man, we back to the city of good neighbors, you feel me? Like we do what we can for others to make sure that they cool too.
We haven't sent where Hamlin went. 3 spoke to God and said thanks though.
You know, that leads off into like the whole town, like, you know, we haven't sent, you feel me? Like, where these people come from? They so resourceful, you know, they looking out for each other. They about their sports, you know what I mean? The men, the women, women just as much as the men. Some of them know more than the men, to be honest. But yeah, like we haven't sent, and I said where Hamlin went, because we all know what happened with our guy DH, and you know, where Hamlin went, you know. And then I also added with like 3 spoke to God and said thanks though. So that was like a little a double shot, like, because I spoke to God too in a different, and you know, it was different situations under different circumstances. And it was like thanks though, you feel me? And you know, DeMar came back. He woke back up. He came back. So basically, I felt like he went to heaven, chilled, had a good time. You feel me? Sipped some, you know, and then came back like, yo, thanks is dope, it's good, but you know, where's the Mafia at? Well, I miss my fan base. So, and I also threw like a Why So Serious ad lib in there so people don't think like I'm trying to knock heaven. You know.
We haven't sent where Hamlin went. 3 spoke to God and said thanks though. Having cool years real dope, but I really miss the fan base though.
Yeah, that was the deconstructed version of my Buffalo Against the World verse. Look, pulling up in this big body like Bruce though. You even rich like Reed and Diggs, we move so well. You should know the drill. You should know the vibes. If it ain't red, white, and blue, baby, that's not my size. It's the Mafia, the fan base that'll die for you. On Sundays, we're not cool. Any other days, we'll ride with you. We haven't sent where Hamlin went. 3 spoke to God and said thanks though. Having cool years real dope, but I really miss the fan base though, hey.
That's J1 Trey. why it's so serious.
And if you're not here today, you should have been.
It's the mafia. Who next? It's the mafia. We next. It's the mafia. Who next? It's the mafia. We next. It's us against us. It's us against the world. It's us against us. Buffalo against the world. It's us against us. It's us against the world. It's us against us. It's Buffalo against the world.
That's J1 Trey. Pulling up in this big body like Brusto. You even rich like Reed and Diggs, we move so well. You should know the drill. You should know the vibes. If it ain't red, white, and blue, baby, that's not my size. It's the mafia, the fan base that'll die for you. On Sundays, we are not cool. Any other days, we'll ride with you. We haven't sent, we're Hamlin win. 3 spoke to God and said thanks, though. Having cool years real dope, but I really miss the fan base, though.
Now turn it up, turn it up, now turn it up, turn it up, now turn it up, turn it up, now turn it up, turn it up. It's the mafia. Who next? It's the mafia. We next. It's the mafia. Who next? It's the mafia. We next. It's us against us. It's us against the world. It's us against us. Buffalo against the world. It's us against us. It's us against the world. It's us against us. It's Buffalo against the world.
Thought about writing that bar was how we took care of the Miami Dolphins quarterback. You know, on Sundays, we weren't cool. We trying to take his head off. But, you know, seeing when people getting hurt, we really ain't like evil. The mafia ain't evil, you know. Mafia mean family, so, you know, everybody really family. And, you know, we looked out for him and his charity.